Play snake jazz!
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We made it through season 2 of Raised by Wolves, and the finale went off like a giant necro serpent exploding in the atmosphere. We found out some of the secrets that grandmother has been keeping, and mother got herself locked in a glass case of emotion. So let's talk about the crazy finale and what we can expect from season 3. If you like this video and want to see more on Raised by Wolves, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for all the latest on this show and more. So grandmother convinced mother to wear her veil to rid Kepler of number 7. Father performed a veil transplant and things seemed to go smoothly. Mother immediately showed the effects of the helmet and went into a very simple, non-emotional android mode. One thing I really loved about this scene was the reflection on their helmets. I've been noticing this on grandmother for the past few episodes, and when they switched the helmet to mother, it was confirmed. Did anyone else notice the 5-pointed star of the lights which reflected off grandmother's helmet? And when mother put the helmet on, the reflection showed a round circle, similarly to the form of the world serpent. That was a huge clue about grandmother from the beginning. The pentagonal star was staring at us right in the face. She is connected to Soul. But we now know that's true anyways. Mother was able to use the veil to destroy number 7. This was actually quite tragic, but Mother performed without emotion as she needed to. She lured the serpent high above the planet using the lullaby she brought Campion to life with, entwined herself in his tentacles, and gave a shattering necro scream to shake the cosmos and knock number 7 to the earth. Then, with zero emotion and right in front of Campion, she reached into his eye and pulled out his android operating system, like we'd seen back in season 1. We could see right then and there that Mother was not thinking in her usual capacity because she would never have mutilated number 7 in front of Campion. In the past, she has sheltered him from things of this nature to avoid upsetting his gentle disposition. Campion confronted her about number 7, then confessed to having feelings for Vril, and Mother simply asked him why he would develop feelings for a machine. How confusing is that for Campion? He's pissed at Mother, and we see this again in the episode when he tells the family he doesn't care if she ever returns. Grandmother spent some time repairing the sim pods. Did anyone else find that extremely sus? Anyways, she went on grandma duty and spent some time with the kids and introduced them to a new game. The game itself looked pretty boring, to be honest, but the winners get a long-lasting reward of human de-evolution. Mother is onto her games, literally, but grandmother has distributed the game throughout the camp, and now it's grandmother's time. She must need a break. 6 kids is a lot to deal with, and we all know the acid ocean creatures are excellent babysitters. So yes, this is grandmother's ultimate goal. She will devolve the humans to their baser form, a simpler form, who live in the acid ocean. I predicted that the ocean creatures were in fact devolved ocean humanoids, like the humanoids in the caves, and that seems to be true. The cave humanoids must have escaped the de-evolution process that was consuming the other humans on the planet, but this is why they are now forced to avoid androids and live in caves. They do not trust the androids or technology, that which destroyed humanity the last time the planet was occupied. When Mary trapped one to obtain leeches, the creature did not want to fight her. It seemed just as curious about her and went back into the water without a fight. The one who took Tempest's baby wanted to protect the child. We cannot forget the reason Tempest went out to the ocean. She was planning to throw the baby into the water and kill it, and the sea creature saved the baby, in her eyes. When they found the baby in the cave, she was being nursed by the creature and treated gently. The sea creature had a dead child of her own, gently wrapped in seaweed. Now knowing more, we must ask if there is a reproductive issue amongst the sea creatures. Did the de-evolution process eliminate the ability to procreate, like we see in earth animals like ligers or mules? The sea creatures have emotion and humanity. They are just devolved humans. Once the humans go back in the acid water, the time for the androids will rise. This is why grandmother locked Mother into a prison. Mother exists to protect her children, and when the mask comes off, all of her emotions come back. She would kill grandmother, but grandmother tricked her and tricked her good. Mother is now locked inside the Mithraic simulator, which started out all of her troubles to begin with. The veil is off in the sim, so Mother will have to process all of her emotions alone in there. We saw Mother upgrading in episode 6 when Tempest's baby was lost and Mary left with Paul. Just like in season 1 when Mother's 5th child had died, she upgraded to necromancer mode to protect Campion, her last child. Mother's upgrade in season 2 must have been the emotional state kicking in. Although we did not see Father react the same way, he's simply a generic service model, while Mother is a necromancer reprogrammed to Mother of Humanity. Her upgrade and programming are on a different level from Father's, despite them both being clearly affected by the planet's evolutionary processes. I find myself even questioning whether killing number 7 was even necessary. Yes, he was causing a lot of damage, but I wonder if he really had a goal of hurting Campion. He almost seemed to be chasing him playfully, and when he clearly had plenty of room to attack him or lash out, he didn't. What if the serpents are a threat to Soul by their way of eating the trees, which act as antennas from the core, like Paul showed us? Grandmother is an agent of Soul, or their goals are at least aligned, so we again have to wonder if the serpents work on behalf of the humans, and Mother was again fooled into killing her child. This will likely be something she questions while she is imprisoned. Number 7 had no guidance. Mother had abandoned him from the gate and rejected him until his death. It was actually so heartbreaking to see him reach out for Mother's milk, to find she had sealed off her milk ducts. The coldness she displayed in killing number 7 was so inhumane that imagining a society of these veiled androids is nothing short of terrifying. Mother keeping the veil on was likely a way for her to resist feeling everything that came along with killing number 7. This, in combination with the overwhelming emotions that come from being a mother to her family, the veil is somewhat like Soma, or a nice little pill Mother could just pop to help her get through her day more easily. But this was a big mistake, and now she knows it was Grandmother's ploy to take over everything she has built. I don't know how interested you all are in serpent mythology, but I spend quite a lot of time studying the subject. Dragons and serpents are elemental beings, and when they are killed, it can have severe repercussions on the surrounding area. Crops fail, wells are poisoned, storms and earthquakes, and sometimes a planetary tilt, which can affect things like oceans, volcanoes, and the weather. It's very interesting to consider how the weather instantly changed when number 7 was killed, and Mother points out that it is due to the serpent's death. But it is also another clue towards Grandmother's ultimate goal. Dragons are a powerful elemental source. By pinning number 7 to the earth, which happened when the tree grew from his corpse, his power flows into the earth, and Soul is able to tap into that power from the core. By the way, what was that tree which sprang from number 7? It was not the tree of knowledge. This tree looked dead and leafless, and I don't think it helps at all that Lucius came along and made a blood sacrifice to the new tree. Not just any blood, but Marcus's mix of human necromancer blood, another form of Britannia. Lucius said he heard Soul's voice telling him where to find and kill Marcus, and here we are, a nice bit of blood to fertilize the new tree. Number 7's death will result in new life, or an altered version of it, or whatever the hell happened to Marcus. I told you guys he was a ticker. Anyways, we have the setup for a major showdown next season, just as soon as Mother has a systems check, because she is going to be pretty messed up after spending all that time in the sim. I do wonder if she might receive a booty call or another message from Campion Sturgis while she's trapped. She has internal hard drives that have embedded memories and files that she cannot otherwise access, like we saw in Season 1. Not all of her visits were with the Dark Photons or Soul. I believe she was manipulated in one of the visits, but the others were authentic, true messages from Campion Sturgis. It would be amazing if he has a secret or a trick to get her out of there, but this may just be my romantic wishful thinking, and we all know nothing goes according to plan on Kepler. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think we can expect from next season? Do you think Mother will be able to get out of the sim? Will Campion get into the acid ocean? This was such a fun season to watch and make videos on, and I love connecting with the community about this show. You guys have such creative theories, and I cannot wait to hear your thoughts on the finale. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and let me know if there are any other shows you'd like for me to cover while we wait for Season 3 of Raised by Wolves. I'll probably get 1 or 2 more videos out about the finale for you guys, and of course, let me know if there's anything specific you want me to cover. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Our Savior, Larmia, the Serpent Killer, Lamia the god.